Common New Year's resolution is working out more. A Lubbock gym is aware of that and is preparing for the crowd. KCBD News Channel 11's Patricia Perry spoke with the general manager on what changes are underway and how you can stay at it.
Whenever it's a new year, it's that time where we all get to kind of take a time out and we get the opportunity to reinvent ourselves in certain categories. You get to look back on the last year and do some self-reflection, and you get to go into a new year with maybe a new stance on whether it's fitness or your nutrition or a lot of different things.
Whether you want to lose weight or gain muscles in the new year, a lot of people are headed to the gym right with you. The general manager of Crunch Fitness is Tyler Gress. He says the gym on 62nd and Slide is prepared for the regulars and the newcomers.
Yeah, we'll have some newer people joining us, or some people who've been out of town coming back, but there's plenty of space for everybody.
Crunch is making sure it is ready for the resolution rush by adding more equipment and rearranging the gym at the beginning of the month. Gress says don't get discouraged when you're not seeing results immediately.
It takes about 21 days to make a habit, so if you can stay on top of that day after day, at least for about 21 days, you can make a habit, and you won't have that slide off regression back into the busy lives that we have.
He has a few tips to keep you motivated. Gress says to take a buddy with you, start a journal to log progress, ask for help from those who are more experienced in the gym, and measure yourself to track progress. He says these tips will keep you on track no matter what the end goal is.
It's going to take time. If you want to gain muscle mass or you want to lose body fat percentage or purely just maintaining, it takes time.
Gress explains adding a better diet to your list of resolutions can help keep you fit for 2023.
A lot of your actual gains and weight losses are going to happen in the kitchen. 60 to 70% of all that, all of your actual changes in your body are going to be happening through your diet and your nutrition, which that comes through science and education.
If you are a regular, Gress says don't get discouraged by the crowd, but help newcomers on their journey. Patricia Perry, KCBD News Channel 11.